Welcome to Q&A with John. I am John Gary, and I'm so happy that you're here with us today. I want to welcome all of our live viewers from YouTube and also from johngarytv.com. We're broadcasting live right now to both. And I want to just say that we are going to be talking today. I wanted to do this live video podcast. It's our first one because we get a lot of questions about John Gary TV. And so I wanted to address some of those in our first show. And I also want to invite our viewers to type in the comment section. If you've got questions for me, I'd love to answer them. But first of all, Happy New Year. And I hope that you have an awesome 2017. I know that one of the things that we all do in the beginning of the year, actually not everybody, some people don't like to do it, but we come up with a list of things that we want to change, that we want to better ourselves. We call them resolutions. Some people just call them goals. But we're going to talk about that in a little bit because that has to do with some of the things that I think we can offer and help you with. So the first thing I want to talk about is one of the questions that I get a lot, because we do live shows every Monday and Wednesday. On Monday, we do a reformer class or some sort of Pilates equipment class live, and it's at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then on Wednesday, we do a live mat class, same time, 9 a.m. But we do a Pilates mat class, and that's also live. And we get a lot of questions, and it'll be probably the same with this broadcast. Can people watch it if they can't catch it live? Can they see it later? And the answer is absolutely. We post all of our workouts after Adam's here with me today. He's man in the fort over there. He's monitoring things. He's going to let me know if you've got questions or comments or want to say hi or whatever. And I've got some things right here that I'm going to try to keep an eye on as well. But what he does, he edits. Well, he does everything, but he also edits the videos after we do our live broadcasts. And he pretties them up, and I work on the notes. We both work on the notes because then we post them on johngarytv.com. So if you're a subscriber there, we now have over 150 classes that you can watch, and many of them happened after we started doing them live. So they go on the page. If you're on johngarytv.com, at the top you'll see the videos, the word videos, and if you click on that in the navigation bar, you'll see workouts and classes. So all of our classes go in there. Like I said, there's 150 to choose from. So what I love about that, if one of your goals is to be a better instructor, or you've got other goals that you want to work on, and being a good instructor is just one of them, one of the things that happens a lot is we run out of time to come up with new material or new content for our classes. And so we're here to help. So if you go to those workouts, you can choose, you can look up a Pilates workout, fitness workout. We have all different kinds. They're actually searchable. So you can look for Pilates mat with flex band, or Pilates reformer intermediate level. And all of our videos are searchable. And then you can take a look at that class. It's done for you. Great ideas for you. You can use them all or just pick the ones you like the best, and it will really help you get ready for your class. The other thing you can do, which I really was so happy that we were able to do, is provide the notes for you. So you can download the PDF, and the PDF has all of the exercises in it. So not only can you watch the video after it's done, you can also get the notes from it. And what Adam and I do after we shoot the video is we take photos of each of the exercises, and then we make little thumbnails of them, and we put them on the notes. So if you're taking the notes into class and you can't remember, I come up with the name of an exercise sometimes, and it's my name of an exercise, or you might know it as something else. You can look at those thumbnail photos, quick reference, and then jog your memory and go, oh yeah, that's what that one is. So I find that really helpful as well. So because sometimes I name the exercises, I can't remember when I name them. So it's good for me to look at the pictures too. So that's definitely one thing that you can do. The other thing, if you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you know that we also produce exercise demos. And that's really just, now over 750, is it 750? Something like that. Huge number of exercises that we've done, and it's just a 1-minute video. Again, on YouTube, they're all there, so you can go through and search them. But on our website, on johngarytv.com, you can actually search for what you're looking for. So really cool search engine. You can search by muscle that you're looking to work. You can search by the prop that you want to use, the type of exercise that you want to do. So all the intensity level, all of that stuff is in there. So it makes it super easy, and you can get ideas for your classes, or you can see a demo of an exercise that you couldn't quite remember how it went. And those are only about a minute long. And we've gotten questions about those as well, people asking if we can do something a little bit longer or show more about them or have notes for them. And we do that as well. So we have another section in our library called workshops. And right now that's mainly filled, I think we have over 100 in there, and it's mainly filled with one exercise workshops. So I take one exercise and I break it down. And for those, what I do with every single exercise is I show proper form and execution. Then I talk about the anatomy and biomechanics that are involved in the exercise. I take a look at regressions, and I have some really fun regressions for a lot of Pilates exercises. Progressions as well for people who have mastered it and kind of want to move on to the next level. I give programming tips, and all of those are also with notes, so you can download those notes as well. And you know, this is really, John Gary TV is really a resource for fitness and Pilates professionals, but also for enthusiasts. So if you love it, you're not a teacher, but you absolutely love it, you may enjoy the site as well, and taking a look at some of these exercises at a deeper level to help you get a better understanding of them and to then help you perform them better. So check that out. I want to talk a little bit, so that's just a couple of the things that we do there that I think this time of year when you're trying to improve your skills and you want to get some time management in there and be a little bit more efficient at what you do, we've got some useful tools for you to use. So check those out. We want to help you make 2017 exceptional. One of the things that I've done, so on this show, what we're going to do, I'm going to answer some questions. I'm going to talk a little bit about my own life and what I'm working on. We're going to talk about things that are coming up on our YouTube channel and on John Gary TV as well. But one of the things I want to do right now is talk about what I'm reading. And I found this resource just a little while ago called the Mentor Box. And it's really amazing, and you may have heard of it. I probably saw it on Facebook, because you know how you get those ads that pop up? I'm probably one of those ads that pop up for you, sorry. But you'll see, I saw this Mentor Box, and I thought this is a really cool idea. So I checked it out, and it is really cool. Let me show you the box. I just got the box last week, which is perfect timing, because I wanted to, obviously I wanted to read a book and talk about a book here on the show. And I'm not going to go into detail about the book, but there is one that I've just read. I'll talk about that in a second. But that I'm going to recommend to you. So anyway, this is what the box looks like when it comes. It's very cool because it comes with the book. It actually comes once a month. Comes with 2 books. And the book that they recommended that I start with is called The One Thing. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, but I want to finish this Mentor Box. So it also comes with a cheat sheet. So you don't even have to read the book. So if you're like me and you have all these great books that you want to cover and you want to find out about, then I really recommend that you get this Mentor Box, because I don't have time to read all these books. But with this Mentor Box, I get a cheat sheet. So I look and I can see all of the really cool things that the book covers, and I can decide then, you know what, I am going to read this book. Or you don't have to. You've already gotten the information, the crucial information out of it. So not only do you get the cheat sheet, it comes with a thumbnail drive that you can pop in, and there's introduction video on there, and then there's a video of somebody talking about each book. I think they're the 2 guys that own the company. And one is named Ty. I just saw him talk about the One Thing. So anyway, and that's about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. It's not very long. But you watch that, you do the cheat sheet, and then to help you remember the concepts in the book, I know I should be working for this company, but I think it's really cool. I'm not, and I don't get any money from them. But I think it's a really cool thing. So you see this book, The One Thing, little workbook that helps you apply the concepts in that book to what you want to accomplish. And I think that's a really cool thing. So Adam has actually read this book. He actually read the book. I've only read the cheat sheet and done part of the workbook, so I could prepare a little bit for today. And the one thing that I got the most out of in the one thing, it's a little confusing, isn't it, is there were actually two things. One of them was the domino rule, which I think is really cool. And it all kind of wraps together, all of these things tie together. But basically, it's the domino effect. You know, dominoes knock each other over, and a domino can knock over something that's 50% larger than it, or I think that's not maybe the exact number, but I think it is the right number. So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you find that one thing, if you can zero in on the one thing that you can do to help you succeed, and there is usually one main thing, then you make that your priority. And that's what this whole book helps you do, is to figure out how to find out what that one thing is, and then how to make it your priority. And you know, we were talking for us about, you know, for John Gary TV, what is the one thing that we want to do? And obviously the one thing we want to do is get this message out, get what we do out to as many people as possible, and to help as many people as possible. So what we are going to do actually right after this meeting is sit down and work on what are the steps for us, what are the goals for us to make sure that we can get the word out, and so we can help people like you to improve your skills as an instructor and to be more time efficient and to make 2017 your best year yet. So that's what I've got for you today. That's what I got in question and answers. How are we doing over there, Adam? Are we good? Yeah? All right. And I know we've got some live viewers, but no one is brave enough to talk about. Oh, wait, hold on. We do have Alessandro. Hello, Alessandro. Thanks for joining us. And thank you very much. I think this is going to be a really cool feature. We're both really excited about it. And you know, today I'm talking about broad scope things because it's our first one, so we want to kind of cover what John Gary TV is. But really going forward, if you've got questions about specific exercises, programming questions, I'm going to cover teaching tips. All of those things we're going to cover, and it's going to be every week, and I'm going to pick different topics every week. So I hope you will continue to join us and continue to let us know if you've got questions or comments or suggestions. I'm going to talk about some of the different suggestions we've gotten on John Gary TV, and we've gotten some really funny ones. But a lot of people ask for more Bam Bam and Rocco. A lot of people ask for more Bam Bam and Rocco. Those are my dogs. You'll see them. There's a little picture of them back here on the set. They're usually with me a lot, and sometimes on the set they tend to wander on and make themselves known. Sometimes they don't get off the set. That hasn't happened live yet. They've made appearances, but on Fridays, usually every Friday, we have a fitness workout that comes out as well. And so we pre-record some things like the exercise demos and our workshops and our Friday fitness workout, we pre-record. And so a lot of times with those, we've been here for a while and we're setting things up or whatever, and the dogs decide that they're gonna have themselves a space right over in the middle of the set, and sometimes it's very difficult to get them off the set. So we have a blooper of that somewhere. I'll post a link to that in the comments below. And I'm also going to post links to everything I'm talking about today so that you can get that information for yourself. So I'm going to go finish the one thing, and I'm going to start on the book that I'm going to talk about next week as well. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that I see you all again. And if you've got any questions or anything that you'd like me to talk about next time, feel free to put that in the comments below. And I will see you soon. Goodbye, everybody.